Welcome back. On this video today we are talking about image. As before, let's insert from gallery an image. Let's choose this one and let's see what more advanced options do we have for images. Let's go to properties, and from here let's begin with type. So we can have a very precise options to keep the width as big as we want. Also, it's very important to keep the ratio in order to have the same proportion between width and height. Okay, not to distort the image. Another option is to have here relative to entire page. For example, now it's 32 and 30. Okay, so if we increase, we will keep the ratio and we have another proportion. It's very useful when we need a certain percent for all the images in a document. Now let's see what other options do we have. We can change the position. Let's try, for example, from the left page we want 1 centimeter, and from the top we want the same from the paragraph text area, page text area. Okay, so let's see now. Let's increase. We have 1 from here to here. Okay, and also if we move the text, the image remains here because we wanted that centimeter to be there. Okay, we have 1 here, and you can see we have 1 centimeter over there. If we insert here a square of 1 of 1, you could see it's exactly what we wanted. Okay, let's talk about more. What option do we have? From the page, from the left margin, 1 centimeter, and so on. Let's go to anchor. Anchor to page, meaning anything I do with, let's increase the spacing a little bit. Anything I do with a paragraph, moving up and down, the image stays where I inserted. Okay, so if I insert the image here, I can move the paragraph as I want, and the image remains where I established that. Now let's talk about a paragraph. This image is belonging to a certain paragraph. For example, like that, it's paragraph 2, it's here. If I'm moving paragraph 1, paragraph 2 is moving, so the image is moving. But if I'm moving below paragraph, it's not moving. As a character, it's inside of the sentence. You can see no change. So this is not moving, so the character is inserted somewhere here. So here is our character, you can see here. Okay, so if I'm moving that part, the image is moving. If I'm moving above that, the image will not move. Let's see another one. as character, it's the same, but the height of the line of the text is the height of the image. Now let's talk about something else. Let's move to the page anchor, and let's go to see more. Here is protecting the content, meaning I cannot delete that. If I'm pressing delete, I have this read-only content. It cannot be removed. If I'm checking position, I will not be able to move that. I am pressing here to move, but I can't. The next one is size. If I'm not checking that, I can resize the image. If I'm checking size, I am not able to resize that image anymore. If I'm removing content, I can delete that image. Okay, now let's see what is with print. Now, if I want to see how this document looks on printing, will look like that. If I don't want my image to be printed, I uncheck that, and you can see the image is there, but cannot be printed. Okay, so the image is protected by printing in some from other people. Let's go to see more about that. Let's see wrap. What is this doing? You can see the text is up, top here, and the bottom. So let's move. You can see the text is not here and not here. It's top and bottom of the image. If I'm checking that, it's on the left. After, it's on the right. Parallel, it's left and right of the image. True is not so useful in this case, but let's see an example when this could be very useful. Let's write here, for example, e-paper. Let's increase the text. Let's move the image. Let's make this image like an icon here. So if I have none, I cannot move the image where I want. If I'm checking before, I have problem with my text. Okay, so the only option to use that as I want is to have this option checked in order to have an image over the text. Okay, very useful. Let's align a little bit this text. Let's center everything, and let's move the icon. And now, how beautiful it looks on printing. Okay, and optimal is changing something as LibreOffice thinks is better for us. That's all for today. Thank you.